Hey guys, welcome back to my video, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over one of the best money making methods that you can do every single hour that makes you a bunch of profit if you do it correctly, and it's just a really good thing to get in the habit of actually doing. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing, and truly mean the world to me. Also, check out the new series I'm doing. It is flipping to a Necron chestplate starting from nothing in less than 24 hours. There should be a playlist in the description and on my channel if you want to go watch that. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So this flip is kind of similar but also different to some other flips that you normally think of. When you think of flipping, you probably think of bizarre or auction flipping, which this is kind of a part of, both of. However, it's not the exact same. This type of flip is event flipping. And by this, I mean any type of event, generally speaking. If you buy something during that event and then sell it after the event has ended, you'll generally speaking go up in price because of demand. Now, not all items do this, however, some do. One key example of this that you don't have to wait for and you can do a lot is Jacob. So if you didn't know, Jacob has farming contests every, I think it's hour in game. And each farming contest lasts for 20 minutes. What this means is every hour, 3 different crops of your choice will finish and people will get awarded Jacob tickets and a turbo book in that category for getting bronze or higher. Now, Jacob tickets right now actually are a pretty good flip at 700 profit margin. However, generally speaking, are fluctuating a good amount as it just rises every single hour. People will probably insta-sell the Jacob tickets they earn because they are lazy. Now, I don't know how much money you could potentially make because they do cost a good amount. For example, right now it's 700 profit per, but let's say that during Jacob event, these drop down to 11k per. If I wanted to buy 1,000 of them, it would cost me 12 mil. However, if they did drop down to 1k per, what would cost me 12 mil would make me 1 mil. So it does require more money to do this type of method. However, super good because you can buy it in lots of quantity. Next is the actual turbo books itself. Now, once again, each different category has a different turbo book. So this next event, the 3 turbo books you might want to potentially buy would be cactus, mushroom, and wheat. Now, when deciding what books you want to buy, there's a couple factors you need to think about. First off, which one of these 3 is probably going to have the most people doing and have the most books available to buy? If you look on AH right now, and we search up Turbo Cactus, Turbo Mushroom, and Turbo Wheat, we can see the Turbo Cacti. I probably spelled that wrong. No, I didn't. I'm actually a god. Turbo Cacti goes for 150k per, and there is 2 pages. It's really only like 1 page of the actual books itself. However, you can check on here and see that if, let's just say, Turbo Cacti books are going for 130k per. You can buy them, snag them, and then sell them for more. However, because there's not a whole lot of people buying turbo books or selling them, the price probably won't drop down that much for cacti because it's not that farmable. It's really, that crop's not the most farmed. The other thing is turbo mushroom and turbo wheat. If we look on AH right now, once again, turbo mushroom, we can see that there is like very little turbo mushrooms go on AH right now. Now there usually is a decent amount. However, once again, you can just see if these are going anywhere beneath 200k and buy it. However, generally speaking, odds are during one event, there's going to be something that has a lot of people buying it. In this case, it's wheat. Wheat is the most popular one out of this category. So right now, wheat is going for 50 or 60k per. Now, you'll notice that the ones that generally speaking, there's more stock of, are cheaper to buy. For example, turbo wheat, turbo potato, turbo cane, the big producers tend to have the lower prices for the turbo wheat 1 books. Now let's just say during the event these drop down to 35k coins per. You can then buy all the ones you can see underneath 50k coins and then A, sell it for tier 1 books later, or craft it up into tier 5 books and sell it for more profit like that. Your call for each, but for example tier 4 books, you need 8 tier 1 books to craft up, and that's going for 420k. Right now, you'd be losing money. However, if these drop down to 20k, you'd be making money. So just something to check occasionally. I mean, just check every hour to see what events are actually up, and then go and either buy Jacob tickets or the books itself and sell later. Just something to do, takes like less than 5 minutes and can make you millions of coins insanely fast. Now, I can't guarantee that all the prices for all these different items are going to go up. For example, if let's just say turbo cacti, price might not go up. It might stay the exact same or even decrease from after the event is over. So I would just check monitoring prices for a little bit. That means if you see, oh, there's an event going on right now, see, for example, let's just take turbo wheat as an example. I see the turbo wheat right now is going for 50k per on auction house right now. So in 20 minutes, when this event ends, I can check and see anything beneath 50k I'd buy. However, if you just hop in for an event and you don't know if it's profit or not, you can always wait later and check prices about 10-20 minutes after the event is ended, and they'll probably reset back towards normal-ish price. Another kind of cool tip you can do to see how good the market is for buying is if you look at the turbo books. Generally speaking, people will put up each book for 6 hours because they're lazy. I do it as well. So if you see that most of the books, besides maybe some of the ones, are going for like a little over 5 hours remaining, that means the market's probably pretty stable because they're getting bought within the hour. Now this is not always the case from some of like the tier 5 books because, well, it's just more money. We can see the tier 5 books aren't selling incredibly fast, but not selling incredibly slow either. That's just a kind of cool tip if you want to see how fast a market is at one given time. Just check the prices and see when they end, and if they end sometime within like 5 hours for the most part, then it's probably a pretty stable market for that type of thing. Now, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing. It would truly mean the world to me. And I will see you guys next one. Peace.